Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Global Rescue. When we last left off, as you know, we were thriving. We have about $123,000, which is really great. I wanted to start things off and take a look. So, in the last video, people had commented that you can keep doing the higher success bonus in the next evaluation. So I'm just going to continue to unlock this because it will help us meet our monetary goals. And as we know, we were struggling with that for a little there. I also wanted to take a look and let's see. We needed 125 and I just spent you know what? I just spent 25. I should have held on to it for a little longer, but maybe we'll get an expanded area of operation by the end of this episode. We do have an additional task. I want to make sure that we've got someone coming down. We do have car 11 coming down for a noise complaint at the Dunkin', as per usual. Which, not to go on a tangent here, but Dunkin', I'm not one to go and get like a coffee every day sort of thing, but for the past couple of days, I've been going to get, it's like a chocolate covered strawberry iced latte or something. So good. Like, so good. So I've been off the frickin' walls the past couple of days because me and caffeine just, I mean, match made in hell for sure, but it's been so good. Let's take a look at our bases, see how we are doing. I know did we assign a SWAT vehicle to this base? I think we did. And it's probably coming back from a call. Where is that SWAT vehicle? We've got one here. Where is our SWAT truck? I feel like we had a call that it was at. You're going back to the base. Okay, here's our SWAT car. So we must have, last episode, just cleaned up one of these SWAT calls. For whatever reason, I think these guys were probably tired or something. Let's take a look. They're somewhat re-energized, but they must have had a call right before that, so that's why we didn't use that. I don't know. Car 11 is pulling up to the noise complaint. Let's get this going. How are we doing with our loan? We could do a full repayment. That might be something we look into, just so we don't have, like, you know, this running down the clock, so to speak. All right, car 11, can you document the noise complaint? And then hopefully once we clear this up, we can get another call in here. How are we doing over here? I'm gonna go ahead and hire just another dispatcher from this one because we don't have as much coverage as I would like from time to time. And then, how are we doing in here? It seems, oh, not the best, not the worst. We could get a couple plants in here, maybe spruce up things a little bit. Can we get, yeah, let's do like a little colocasia, whatever that is. Just kind of sprinkle these around. Spruce the place up a little. Not that much. Can we put in windows? I mean, they're just working in a hole right now. Are there windows? Oh yeah, there are windows. Okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and maybe do that. That looks good. That looks better. That looks good. Probably shouldn't put some in the bathroom, and then maybe no windows in here because they have to sleep during the day. But that looks a lot better already. Okay. Let's wait until we get another call, but in the meantime, I'll kind of go around, make sure everything's clean and all that good stuff.
Several people were robbed by an unknown individual at a swimming pool.
Uh-oh.
Location, Chestnut Street.
All right, Chestnut Street. Let's have car
Witnesses
one
must be interviewed
five,
regarding
car
the
one
incident.
four. Let's get you down to Chestnut Street for a robbery. We also do have a heat wave going on, which is actually pretty accurate in real life right now. At least in like the Northeast, there is a terrible heat wave going on. So I'm curious to see how this will affect things here. We do have car 1-1 going back around to, what is this, Tap Bowling and Arcade for presence patrol. So we'll see what that requires. We do have another call coming in.
A fire accompanied by heavy smoke in an underground parking garage was
All
reported.
right.
Location,
Truck
Lenox Street.
3-1. Engine 3-2, engine
A person is
3-3,
missing in
engine
the rear
3-1,
area of
please
the
respond to
underground parking
Lenox Street
garage.
for
Visibility
an
is severely
underground
restricted.
garage fire. I'm actually going to send ambulance 3-2. Let's get a sprint car over there, and I'm going to send police just to mitigate any traffic issues. Let's see what we've got going on here. Let's search for the perp real quick. And then we'll question witnesses after we're done there.
Car 11 has
yep,
arrived at
got
additional
it.
task and is awaiting instructions.
Alright, let's see what we've got here. Very good. Extinguish fire. I'm gonna have you find missing person if possible. Let's see if it kicks it back. Yeah, truck company can find the missing person.
The perpetrator was located and must be arrested.
Alright, let's extinguish that fire.
A vehicle has caught fire. The fire must be brought under control and prevented from spreading.
Question. Alright, where do we have a vehicle
The missing person was
fire?
found and brought out of the underground parking garage. There is suspicion of smoke inhalation.
Uh-oh, okay. Let's ventilate the building. Let's
Smoke
get
is
you,
spreading into the
injured
stairwell.
person,
Initiate
injured
ventilation
person.
measures to prevent further smoke filling the building.
Ventilate building? Yeah, there we go. Okay, where do we have...
Reports have been received regarding a naked man in public.
Not
Dispatch
great.
officers to assess the situation.
Not
Location,
great at
Walnut
all.
Street.
Alright, base 1, I'm gonna have
The
car
witness statements were
1-2
recorded.
and car 1-3 respond to a streaker on Walnut
The
Street.
situation was brought under control.
Let's go back over to the swimming pool. Nope, okay, fire in underground garage. We're taking care of that.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Alright, let's have you transport to prison.
The injured person has received
Very
medical
good,
treatment.
very good. Okay, let's head over to the streaker. Now, is this closer to... This might have been closer to base 2. It was kind of like halfway there, so... I don't want to... You know what? Tell you what, I'm gonna have ambulance 2-3 just start over that way, just in case it's like an EDP. And we'll see.
A small plane
Alright,
has
we've got a
crashed into a residential building.
Plane
The
crash,
building must
so
be
let's
checked for injured people.
let's just
Location,
send
Alden Street.
all of our friends here.
There are 3 people on the plane that need to be rescued.
Okay. Let's see if we can borrow some units from base 3 as well. I'm gonna actually have ambulance 3-1 respond to the plane crash on Alden, and I'll have an engine company as well head over that way. I don't think we need an additional sprint unit, but we will
Concerned
see.
residents reported cries for help coming from a neighboring apartment. Location, Pine Street.
Okay. So let's have units from base 1 respond over to Pine Street. I might need to reassign the ladder truck. I'm going to reassign ladder truck to the medical emergency behind closed doors. And we have this call pretty stacked. We do
The
need...
aircraft fuel tank has caught fire and needs to be extinguished.
Lovely. Okay.
The man is attempting to flee. Dispatch additional units to apprehend him.
All right, let's capture the fugitive. How we doing over here? We've got
A
another
drunk
one.
man damaging property has been reported.
Oof.
Location, Hickory Street.
Okay, base 3. How you doing over here? Can we get 2 cars over to Hickory Street for damaged property?
The naked man is carrying a concealed weapon.
Streaker.
Dispatch SWAT to apprehend him.
For the streaker?
The
SWAT
assigned emergency
car
services cannot complete
2.
the task,
Nope,
arrest
SWAT car
perpetrator,
1.
and are waiting for new instructions.
Okay, SWAT car 1, can you respond over to the streaker for whatever reason? Alright, let's see. You know what, let's get this. Let's extinguish the fire first of all. Extinguish. Can we get another? Yeah, we've got engine 3-1 coming over. Okay, perfect. I think we have enough hands here. Medical emergency. How we doing? Let's explore that location.
The fire has been successfully extinguished.
Okay.
The cries for help from an apartment on the first upper floor were confirmed. The emergency services must gain access to the apartment.
Okay, not a problem. Let's, you know what, let's just break down the door. And I'm gonna send a police unit over to, let's see.
The damage caused by deployment must be recorded.
Record that damage. Very good. All right.
Access
Injured
to the apartment
person.
was gained and an injured person was
Injured
found.
person. I'm gonna have car 1-2
Sprinter
respond
1-1
over
has
here
arrived at
real
medical
quick.
emergency behind closed doors and is awaiting instructions.
All right, let's do a person search over here. We do have another call coming in. How are we doing over here? We're still waiting.
Multiple reports indicate that a vehicle has crashed into a residential house.
Okay.
Dispatch officers to assess the situation. Location,
All right.
Buckingham Street.
Let's send these guys over to Buckingham. I'm sure we'll need some sort of fire
The injured
unit.
person has received medical treatment.
All right, let's do an emergency
One person needs to be taken
transport.
to the hospital.
And then car 1-6 is coming
Several
over.
people were rescued from the building and require medical attention.
Yikes. Okay. Sprinter, injured
The
people.
passengers rescued from the plane have sustained serious
Injured
injuries requiring
people.
medical attention.
That's damage. Okay.
The
Let's
naked
head
man
back
has been
over
arrested.
here. Transport, and then can I get...
Car 3-1 has arrived at Drunk Man Damages property and is awaiting instructions.
Alright, check the situation over there.
The
Things
damage
are
was
just
documented.
popping off over here. How we doing here? Let's check this situation. Plane crash. We're still managing this. Not as fast as we could, though. Injured person, injured
The
person.
perpetrator must be arrested.
Let's see. I might actually
Further
have
assessment
another...
revealed a vehicle had rolled into the exterior wall of the house, causing minimal damage, which must now be documented.
Alright, let's document that. How we doing over
The man
here?
is heavily
Assess that
intoxicated and must be
damage.
treated by a paramedic.
Okay, so
The
let's
damage was
see.
documented.
Can we get
The perpetrator
the
was
unit
successfully
over
arrested.
to the drunk man, please? And then I might actually have sprint car head over to the
The
plane
damage was
crash. I probably should have
documented.
had that go over at the beginning. Plane crash. Drunk man. How we doing over here? Still waiting for car 1. Oh, car 1-2 just arrived. Very good. And then we have this evaluation here. I don't want to open it just yet. Yeah, I probably needed another sprint vehicle. Okay. Transport to prison, but we'll need ambulance 3-2, which is almost here. This we have 2 minutes left on. I hope we can get it in time. I guess I should have stacked that a little bit more. Let's see. Do we have any other police units in this area? I think we do. I'm going to have car 1-6 respond over here. Looks like we need another set of hands. This is gonna be tight, I believe. We'll see. Ambulance 3-2 will be enough for this over here. It doesn't seem like it's moving at all anymore, which is unfortunate. I wish I had
A
sent
crowd
this
has
sprint
formed
car.
around the scene, hindering the work of the emergency services.
Not a problem. Crowd control, please. Person with minor injuries. Ooh, it's not looking good for this over here. I guess I should have had another sprint unit. We have a lot of people. Let's see if we can have them do
The
that.
crowd was successfully brought under control.
Yeah,
The
they
assigned
can't.
emergency services cannot complete the task injured person, residential building, and are
Sprint
waiting for new
3-1, can you
instructions.
get here quickly? Hopefully. We have 15 seconds. It's not looking good. I think we're gonna, unfortunately cancel this one out.
The person has received medical treatment.
Sprint 3-1. You on scene? Hello? Alright.
Car 16 has
Injured
arrived
person.
at
No.
additional task
Close
and
that
is
out.
awaiting
Oof.
instructions.
Okay. Injured people. Injured people.
The injured persons suffered more severe injuries and are now being treated by another emergency service.
Well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Let's open up the evaluation report. Alright, we got 100 and what, like $30,000, so that's phenomenal. Let's go ahead, let's repay our loan first and foremost. And then I think base 2, let's go ahead and build large parking space. Perfect. And then we will get a SWAT vehicle. How much is that? 78. What kind of skins do we have? No, that's fine. Okay. Buy that.
The injured have
And
received
then we
medical
need
treatment.
SWAT personnel.
4
1,
people need to be taken
2,
to the hospital.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And there's definitely not enough room for all of these people. So we're going to have to expand the space at some point. What are we waiting for over here? Emergency transport. Do we need a 4th ambulance? We need a 4th ambulance, I think. Okay. Let's see. What do we have in the area? Ambulance 3-2. Can you respond over? Nope. Didn't mean to do that. Police presence in troubled neighborhoods. Let's see. We might even need... We might even need another one. So let me see. Do we have any units available for... Okay. Ambulance 2-3, I'm going to need you to head over to the plane crash. I guess I just misstacked this call. I was not expecting that. And all of our ambulances are going to be tied up downtown, so hopefully nothing happens in, like, Sector 2 and 3, because that's going to be a problem, for sure. Alright. Ambulance 3-2 is pulling up shortly here. And how many research? Okay, we're at 93, so we're kind of getting there. Yeah, personnel is going to be stretched thin for this call. Alright, can you emergency transport? Does that close out? Okay, I think that closes everything out. I don't know why it was showing 2. Ambulance 2-3, you can return. Let's see, we have film recordings. Alright, I'm gonna have car 2-3 head over to that. And if I can grab it, car 2-2 just to kind of speed things up there. How's the rest of the city looking? I wish we could go like farther up and kind of see the whole city. We can only go up this high, and I feel like the more tiles we get, the more I'm gonna want to like go up. As far as unlocking more tiles, I think this square right here is going to be the next one that we open up. You'll see that it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to open up, but just, you know, I want it to connect for everything to be even, but we have a huge, like, river going through this whole area, and then I'm pretty sure another, like, city on this side, so we'll see how all of those things connect. Let's see. These guys, I was gonna say, these guys should be here. Film those recordings for us, please. And then, how are we doing elsewhere? Perfect. That should complete that. Very good. And then 3 flawless missions. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Do we have still at 93? Let's let the game go for a little until we get another call, and we'll pick back up in a second.
Roof tiles are threatening to fall onto the street from a residential building. Eliminate the hazard as quickly as possible. Location: Beaumont Terrace.
All right, engine 32, truck 31, car 33. Can you respond over to Beaumont? I believe it's Beaumont, not Beaumont. Beaumont Terrace for roof tiles. I don't think we need any medical personnel over there, nor do we even have medical personnel because they're still driving back from the last call. They're kind of making their way slowly but surely. I just wish the hospital wasn't that far away. Like, I think I looked it up, and the hospital's like in real life over here somewhere. So it is what it is.
A noise disturbance caused by loud party music is reported from a residential building. The caller must be located and questioned. Location: Hickory Street.
Let's go ahead and...
The troublemaker must be found.
Okay,
I
know this is an overreaction. I'm gonna have the SWAT team respond over to Hickory Street. And if we have them, I'm gonna have car 22 respond over to Hickory Street as well. And then these cars
Truck 31
over
has
to
arrived at
Hickory
loose
Street
roof tiles,
as well.
storm damage,
Truck
and is awaiting
31,
instructions.
let's take care of the fallen roof tile.
A roof tile has fallen and struck a pedestrian. They now require medical attention.
Oh, okay. Let's secure the roof tiles, and
The
then
assigned emergency services
let's
cannot
see. I'm
complete
gonna
the
have
task.
Sprint
Fallen roof
32
tile, and
head
are
over
waiting
there
for
to
new instructions.
stabilize while we can get, let's see,
The
ambulance
assigned
31, I
emergency
guess.
services cannot complete the task, fallen roof tile, and are waiting for new instructions.
31 might have to transport back over again, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's head over here. How we looking? We do have SWAT. It might be a little overreaction on my part to have SWAT, but you never know when there's a noise disturbance caused by a party at a location this big as well. All right, let's see. Ambulance 31, can you take care of the fallen roof tile? All right, we do have a sprinter here as well.
A car was reported to have crashed into a crowd of people.
Okay.
Location: Orange Street.
Very unfortunate. Let's see, what services do we have? I'm gonna have another sprinter unit head over here. We'll have engine 31 and 33 respond to car crashes into the crowd. And car 32, can you head over as well? Car 24. Let's question the witnesses. Car 21, find a troublemaker. I'm gonna see...
The injured person has received medical treatment. Ambulance 32 has arrived at car crashes into crowd and is awaiting instructions.
All right, let's see what you can do for us. Yeah, let's check the situation
The caller was
out.
located and questioned. A complaint was filed.
All right, arrest the perp.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task, find the troublemaker, and are waiting for new instructions.
Okay, so we have an injured person. We have...
One person must
Let's
be
arrest
arrested.
the perpetrator. I'm going to stack this
The
call
situation
a
has been confirmed,
little bit
and
more.
panic has broken out around the accident site.
Can you
The
arrest
perpetrator
the
is armed and
perpetrator?
attempting to flee.
Okay, SWAT car 3, I'm going to have
People
you
were seriously
respond over
injured and require
there.
medical attention.
Transport to prison, and then let's see what other services.
The car is leaking fuel that must be removed.
Arrest
The perpetrator was
perpetrator.
successfully arrested.
Injured person.
The assigned emergency services
Fuel
cannot complete the
leakage.
task, arrest perpetrator, and are waiting for new instructions.
Why, though?
The assigned emergency services cannot
Okay,
complete the
we'll
task,
do
arrest
crowd
perpetrator,
control then,
and are
and
waiting
then we
for new
have
instructions.
SWAT heading over.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task, arrest perpetrator, and are
Water
waiting
and
for new
basement.
instructions.
Okay, so let's send engine 3-2 over to
A water
water and
pipe has burst
basement.
in a residential building. Turn off the water and pump
And
the
then
basement
we'll send
dry.
you over to police
Location,
presence
Alderman Street.
in troubled neighborhood, and I'll hopefully
The
we can
leaking
get
fuel has
another.
been successfully removed.
All right, let's see.
The injured have received medical treatment.
Minor injuries.
The crowd was
Question
brought under control.
witnesses.
Now witnesses must be questioned.
Minor injuries. And then SWAT car 3, which is pulling up, should be able to arrest the perpetrator.
The
I don't know
statements were recorded.
why we needed to arrest them with a SWAT team.
The slightly injured persons received medical attention.
Okay, very good. And then SWAT car 3 is probably going to transport down there. However, this should be called SWAT 3-1. Now that I'm looking at it. And then this should be SWAT... can I rename it? I can't rename it just yet. We're arresting the perp.
The water was turned off.
All right,
The perpetrator
pump
was
the water.
successfully arrested.
Transport to prison. Everyone can clear here. Let's see. Can I get SWAT car 3, SWAT... You're going to be 2-1. Very good. And
Car 33
then...
has arrived at additional task
Do we
and
need
is awaiting instructions.
another... Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to send the SWAT vehicle over. I'm curious if it will allow me to, police presence. But in the meantime, I'll send these guys over as
Further
well.
damage was prevented.
Alright, we have a kitchen fire, so
There
I'm
is
going
a
to
fire in the
redirect.
kitchen of an apartment building.
You
The stairwell
guys.
is filled with smoke, and one person is missing. Location: Randolph Street.
Let's go ahead and send engine 3-1 as well. Sprint 3-2.
There are still some residents trapped above the apartment where the fire broke out
And
who need to be
I'm going
evacuated.
to need a ladder truck. So, truck
Explore the
3-1,
surroundings and provide
you
feedback to the
head
control
over
center.
as well. Engine 3-2, you know what? I'm going to stack the call just in case. It does look like a multi-unit dwelling. Yeah. Looks like a multi-family. Alright, how are we looking over here? Can we use SWAT to take care of this? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay, so we have car 3-2 headed over there.
The assigned emergency services cannannot complete the task.
What?
Police
You
presence in
can
troubled
go
neighborhoods
back to
and
the
are waiting for
base.
new instructions.
Ooh, new evaluation already? Ooh, 61,000. That's alright. It still pushed us. Still pushed us above. Did that? Ugh, it didn't. Okay, I was going to say, did that get us to 125? I am determined. Let's do a little firefighting. I'm determined to get that last square in this episode. Engine 3-1, firefighting as well. Ooh.
We've received multiple calls about an accident at an intersection involving multiple vehicles.
Okay,
Send
well,
officers
that's
to
gonna
check the
have
situation
to
and
wait
direct traffic.
a
Location:
beat.
Sumner Avenue, Washington Road. The fire has been extinguished. Begin investigating the cause of
Exploration,
the fire.
evacuation,
Car
person
31 has
rescue,
arrived at kitchen fire and is awaiting inspection.
spectators, car
A
crash,
group of
kitchen
onlookers has
fire.
gathered.
Do we have, okay, 3 2s
There is still
here.
one person inside the apartment.
Hold on, we're working on it.
The
Injured
rescued person
persons.
requires urgent medical attention.
All right, and then we're gonna have to, you know what, let's see. Do we have any ambulance? All right, sprint car, can you head over to car crash at Sumner Ave and Washington?
The residents were
I'm gonna
successfully
need some
evacuated.
more units over this way, I think.
Attention,
Hopefully we're not...
festival. Many people
Oh.
in a confined space could attract pickpockets.
Okay. Let's see. Can we have units from base 2? I'm gonna have
The
you
injured
head
person
over
has
to
received
the
medical
car
treatment.
crash.
One person needs to be taken to the hospital.
All right, emergency transport. I'm gonna
The
have
crowd was
you
successfully brought under
head
control.
over this way. Fire investigation. And then let's see what we can do here.
A heavily intoxicated man is reported on the street, harassing pedestrians and damaging property. Location: the Plaza Bar.
Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna have a couple units respond over there with a sprint, an ambulance, and SWAT as well. Don't love to hear the word rampage, so hopefully we can calm things down over there. I need engine 3-1 over here, please. And engine 3-3, can you sidestep over here as well, please? You know what? No, we already have a sprint unit, but I'll just stack it for a second, but I want to make sure we've got all ambulances that we have available coming this way. And we still don't... We're gonna have to... I think we're gonna have to, buy some more ambulances. Definitely. Because I shouldn't have to pull from over here. And I think they're... no, they do go in large spaces. Okay. I mean, no big deal. Personal accident on
reported a collision with a
tracks.
person on the tracks. Units must be dispatched to the scene immediately to locate the injured person. Location: Hall of Fame Avenue.
All right. So base 1, zone 1 is slightly busy right now, that's for sure. Why are you guys taking forever? Hold on. Send to base. I'm gonna have you drunk man on rampage. Okay, there you go. Now you'll speed up. Send to base. Drunk man on rampage. How are we doing over here? We still need... We need a police car. What am I doing? Good night.
The assigned emergency services cannot complete the task check situation and are waiting for new instructions.
That was, yikes. I'll just leave it at that.
A shop reports a shoplifting incident. The
Where we
perpetrator
at?
has to
Okay.
be picked up and arrested. Location: Pretty Nails.
Pretty Nails. All right. Car 232224. Head over to
Car
Pretty
15
Nails
has
for a
arrived at Drunk
shoplifting.
Man Goes on Rampage and is awaiting instructions.
Yeah, let me know how that goes. I need to come back over here. Car 31. Check the situation for me. And then let's go back over this way. We're still waiting for some units.
The perpetrator was successfully arrested.
Oh, perfect. Okay, transport to prison.
One of
Everyone
the
else can
vehicles caught
cancel.
fire. Extinguish it before it spreads.
All right. Car crash. Let's
Roads
get
must be
engine
closed to prevent
3-1.
further accidents.
Car 3-1. Can you traffic closure? Ambulance 2-3. Where are you going? Oh, you know what? Okay, I see. I had called you guys forever ago. How are we looking down here? Search the tracks, please.
Car 24 has arrived at shoplifting and is awaiting instructions.
All right, let's get the perp arrested, and then we'll question
Traffic is
witnesses
now
in a
blocked.
second.
The fire has been successfully extinguished.
Boom. Okay. Units can
The perpetrator was
go
successfully
back.
arrested.
Shoplifting. Let's do a witness questioning real quick.
The witness statements were recorded.
Beautiful. Car 22, you can transport to prison. The rest can clear. All right, how we doing on the personal track? I'm gonna have you jump down here. We need more units to search. Okay. And then car 14, can you come over this way? And then if we have another unit, what are their levels like? Car 16, can you head down to Springfield Union Station as well for police presence? How else are we doing? Where are they even going to... Okay, so they'll come down here, I guess. Alright, search the tracks, please. There we go. See, I guess I should have had... I don't understand why this can't be a team effort to search the tracks, but I guess it makes sense.
Police units searching the tracks have found an injured person in critical condition,
Ooh, sprint
requiring
unit.
immediate medical attention.
That was my bad. Okay. Sprint 11, can you respond down to Hall of Fame Ave? Do we have any other sprint vehicles in the area? I don't think we do. So that was my bad. Yeah. Okay. We do have R14, police presence. Is that going... Okay, that's going to do something for us, but... Yeah, I needed another sprint unit. Zone 1 base is, like, completely empty. It's usually packed, so when people get back, it's going to be fairly heavy. And those beds and those refrigerators don't know what's about to hit them. And the showers as well. Don't know what's about to hit them. Alright, we'll clear that up. How much? We've got 3 minutes to clear this up. How are we doing? Oh, guys, we're at 125. While we're waiting for this, let's just do a cheeky unlock right here. Oh, of course, we've got to download all the things, all the stuffs. Loading tile. It does it like fairly quickly, so, and then it just like merges it all together, I believe. Let's see. Ooh, maybe not. All right, I'll do like a little edit this out real quick. Okay. They have combined. Wow. We have a lot of stuff now. This is the Basketball Hall of Fame. You can kind of see like the basketball thing. So that's really neat. We've unlocked this whole area down here. I'm not sure what emergency services are down in this area. I'm going to have to look it up. But we should just plunk something down here just to make sure that we have coverage. I think... No, this might be... I don't know. Okay. Sprinter 11, can you deal with the injured person? And then we'll take a look at where we should do this base. I'm thinking like over here. I'll have to look it up. Because we have coverage here, zone 4, yeah, probably right around here It looks like this would be a good area because it can get to multiple roads and jump up and do whatever it needs to. Um, we need...
Emergency services were able to stabilize the patient's condition.
Oh, okay. We have a blood donation event. However, I think this is where we're going to pause for today. Next episode, we will put in our fourth base. I just need to look up where, like, a real existing one lives. And if there isn't one in this zone, then we will figure it out and put one probably right in this area. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Definitely let me know down below, as always, what you think, what you want to see. And we will catch you in the next one. Bye.